One time I was living in Egypt with one of my friends, Imam Abid, and we had a friend called Abdurrahman. He was an Egyptian brother, student of knowledge. And he would come and visit us regularly. He would come and see us, we'd speak a bit of Arabic at the time. He would show us some books. He would take us to durus and classes. And one day he came, he knocked on the door, he walked in and he went straight for the kitchen. He opened the cupboard, took some bread, took some tuna fish, took some mayonnaise, made himself a tuna fish sandwich, sat there and started to eat. No one gave him permission, he just did it. So me and Abid looked at each other, we were saying, okay, no problem, but what's just happened here? Yani, normally you'd ask the person, can I have something to eat, or do you mind if I make something? But there was no question, he just came in and made it. So then this happened again a few days later. And now this time myself and Abid are thinking, what's going on here? Should we say something? We left it one more time. Another time he came in, he opened the fridge, started eating, didn't ask anything. And then we said, look, Abdurrahman, just out of courtesy, we're just wondering, you're coming in, you're not really asking, what's going on here, in a nice way. And so he used to have a mushaf in his pocket, always had a mushaf here. He takes up the mushaf and he goes to, I think it's Surah Nur. And there's an ayah in Surah Nur, لَيْسَ عَلَى الْأَعْمَى حَرَجٍ, that there is not a sin upon the one who is blind, and it's part of a long ayah talking about it is not a sin on people that when they enter the houses of someone that they eat from their houses. There is no sin on you to eat from your house or from your father's house or from your mother's house. And it mentions all the family members, and then it says at the end, O sadiqikum, or your friend's house. And we were like, subhanallah. And he said, look, if you look at the tafsir of the ayah, you'll find that actually what it means is that when someone has that concept of closeness as a friend, then there is no sin upon you that when you walk into the house, you can eat their food because they're like your family members. And so subhanallah, if you look at the tafsir, it mentioned Hassan al-Basri would come home one time and he would see that in his house, his companions were eating his food in his house, and he would smile. And you say, هَكَذَا كَانَ الصَّحَابَةِ, that this was like the Sahaba were like. And many narrations like this, that people would come to each other's houses, they'd eat food without permission, because that was the brotherhood, that was the quality of the relationship. There was no pretenses. You are my brother, like you are my brother in blood, you are my brother in faith, and so you can eat from my house. Whatever is mine is yours.